According to Albert Einstein, the true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. That's right, you can have knowledge, but you're not able to imagine what you can do with your knowledge. And so on the Pioneer STEM show, we have young techies who have not only imagined, but have created something out of their imagination, leveraging on technology. You're welcome to the Pioneer STEM show. My name is Choma Omolaye, and with me as always is
David Adeosun.
If you want to be a guest on the Pioneer STEM show, you know just what to do. Visit us on any of our social media handles as seen on the screen below. And talking about guests, we have a guest today, a young techie you might want to introduce.
Yes, today we have Tobiloba Bankole from Bells University. He's a mechatronics student, 400 level, and he's incredibly intelligent, and you would want to meet him.
And his innovation is around a smart eyeglass that enables visually impaired people to see. I'd love to meet him, and I'm sure you'd also love to meet him. We'll be right back after this short break. Stay with us and learn. Welcome back. You're still on to the Pioneer STEM show. And like we promised, we have a young techie all the way from Bells University, Tobiloba Bankole. Hi, Toby. Thank you so much for coming.
You're
welcome. Starting off from how we met, you buzzed us on Instagram and also on LinkedIn. That was so persistent of you. And now you're a guest on our show. And so, like we say, if you want to be a guest on the show, buzz us on any of our social media handles. And of course, Toby took full advantage of that. So Toby, our audience are just like you. Some are, of course, very well below you. So we want to know how you started your journey, as a young techie, the field of study you finally chose, and how fulfilling that has been. Just walk us through your journey.
Okay, before I start, I want to say a very big thank you to the Pioneer STEM show.
You're welcome.
Having me here today. It's a great privilege to be on your show. So my journey started from secondary school. A big shout out to the African Church Model College.
African Church Model College. A big shout out to you guys.
Big shout out to
all
you.
Right?
And they made my dream come true. They started everything. So they hosted a tech event back then, and then it was all about drones, and I caught interest in drones.
They had the event in church,
like
it was
school.
In school. Oh,
yes.
sorry. African Church. Okay, it's a church,
college.
but it's a college. Yes. All right.
So they had the event and they brought experts to come and train us. I was necessary then, so I loved drones since then. I can't count the number of times I told my mom to get me a drone. Oh God, a lot of times. But then when you guess what you want, you tend to get distracted.
Yeah.
I was preparing for JAMB, NECO.
I can imagine so many things going on.
So it all started from then. Then my church hosted a tech competition then.
Wow.
And I came first, building a smart city. So that was the point.
Tell me the component or what your smart city was about.
Okay, smart city. Back then I still dealt with cartons and lights. So but I made a concept of an environment where I built a couple of buildings. We have the church, the mosques, the house, then a smart roundabout that turns on when it's midnight and goes off when it's day.
Wow.
So it was just...
So when you say smart roundabout, so there were LEDs
around
it. So that was smart. Yeah.
A light sensor to detect the day and the night.
Wow.
So that was it. So the prize then was an Arduino kit. So that kit was everything to me then. But I didn't know the usefulness till I got to 100 level.
Whoa, 100 level, what field of study?
Mechatronics engineering.
Mechatronics engineering,
Bells University. So Bells is a school of technology. It's fully practical. They teach practical stuff.
Wow, big shout out to Bells.
Big shout out to Bells University. So, and College of Engineering is a kind of college that brings out the best in students.
Mm.
Shout out to them. So they hosted a lot of workshops, a lot of hackathons, a lot of
Wow.
tech seminars. So me seeing things like that, I get this inspiration that one day I also want to represent girls.
That's it.
And
You're here.
thanks to God. Thanks to God for
You
making
are
that
repping
possible.
well.
Thanks
Okay,
God.
so out of all those conferences, of course, workshops, and I'm sure also the school has it going in terms of tech, like you mentioned,
Yes.
right? So mechatronics engineering also has to do with this field that you are in. Am I correct?
Yes, it has
So
to.
would I say that you learned a lot from that to build what you have now? Or were there other kinds of training that you embarked on, to arrive at almost a finished you know?
Okay. Yes, mechatronics is
Yeah,
the backbone
it's
of
a
everything.
backbone.
Yes, because without mechatronics, I don't think I'll be doing stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
So then, in school,
Yeah.
they won't teach you everything.
Yes,
They
absolutely.
won't teach you everything.
Yeah.
So you have to do your personal studies,
Yeah.
overnight reading,
Yeah.
moment of
Building.
frustration, moment of
Mm-hmm.
God, why? Well, school was the major backbone of everything.
I would like to really commend you and say thank you for staying the course.
Thank you so much.
But there were things that could have distracted you. How were you able to deal with that?
Okay, okay. Dealing with that, I didn't realize I didn't deal with it on my own, but God helped out. God helped
Oh, the
out with
God
dealing with
factor.
everything. Alright.
So well done, and thank you for being and staying focused. All right, so could you briefly talk about your innovation?
Okay, okay. Today I'm here with Mavic Vision. Mavic Vision is a product, or let's say it's a prototype,
Okay.
still a prototype that's I can't give you full explanation right now, but it's a prototype that is to help the blind. Is to help the blind. So it all started when Nigerian problems became one of my priority, and the health sector, the health sector generally, I I try my possible best to find solution to health issues, your well-being, you
Yeah.
being physically disabled individuals.
Yes.
So that's what brought about Mavic Vision. And
Well, so it's Mavic Vision is designed for visually impaired people,
yes, it
right?
is.
So at what stage of visual impairments? Is it total, blindness, or partial, or both? At what level can Mavic Vision help?
Okay, Mavic Vision can help both the partially and totally blind individuals.
Okay, I'm sure you will still get to showcase
Yes,
that
sure,
properly,
sure.
right? I want to ask, who has been your mentor in this field?
My mentor, I have a couple of mentors.
Okay, we can just do shout outs. You can
Okay,
mention, and if you don't hear your name, that doesn't mean just in case. So try not to miss
okay,
out names.
okay.
All right.
But I won't. Because if I start mentioning, I won't.
Okay,
But
but you're grateful
yes, I'm grateful.
to all your mentors.
Let's say, okay, one specific mentor is Silas Adenkule.
Hi,
Yes, shout out to
everybody.
him. Big shout out
Let's
to him.
take a lay.
Yes, thank you so much for everything you've done. It's really
Absolutely.
inspiring.
And if this finally gets to Silas Adekuni, yes, we would like to have you on the Pioneer STEM show. And not just even as a guest, we're happy to host a whole event that will have Silas Adekule. All right. So what is the future for you? Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5? Of course, you're still in school. So in the next 10 years, let me say.
In the next 10 years, I see myself to be a robotics engineer
Awesome.
working with a big or very good company and helping people generally with the skill I have, and so helping God.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. What has been the major challenge in this field for you?
One of the major challenge I face in this space is finance.
Whew.
Finance.
It has to be. I mean, it looks like there should just be an organization that just keeps investing in young people who want to keep tinkering, building, rebuilding, and all of that. To finance, to get the components. However, the ideas are there, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but just finance. How about maybe collaborating with someone? Well, that's why you're here on the Pioneer STEM show.
Okay.
And so if you're watching us and you want to, of course, invest in this bright mind, Tobiloba Bankole, so please do well to reach out to him because he will drop his details before we end the show. All right, so right about now, we will go into the showcase session. I know I'll be behind stage watching you. I can't wait to see what you have. So David will be anchoring that session. I am so excited to see what he has to show, and I'm sure you are also excited. We'll be right back, and when we return, he will showcase his innovation, Mavic Vision. Stay with us and learn.